What's up, guys? Welcome back to the Fig Heel YouTube channel. And today we're going to be taking a look at all of the wrestling figure news and reveals from this week. And it's a good one. You're not going to want to miss it. Stay tuned. All right, guys, as a lifelong wrestling figure collector, I gotta say, there has never been a time period better than now where every single week we are getting new news, new reveals for the one thing that we all love and know as wrestling figure collecting. And this week we got a bunch of different stuff from independent as well as mainstream brands like WWE and AEW. So we're going to get right into it. And at the end of all the reveals, I also have a little appearance from Mr. CVV himself. So you might want to stay tuned for that. A nice little unboxing that I think you're going to enjoy and a lot of people are going to be curious about from Rush Collectibles. Now, we're going to get right into it, starting off with grapplers and gimmicks. I am a big fan of retro figures, but mostly from the new gen era now. And Mr. Grapplers and Gimmicks himself, Mitch from Hastel Toy, showed off some samples of the upcoming new rockers, Marty Jannetty and Leif Cassidy. A little teaser. We didn't get a full view of the figures, but they do look really good. Notice the different boots. Notice that they look similar, but also different at the same time. Very excited to get these. I love the tag teams. I love the 2-packs, so I cannot wait to see more of these new rockers. Also, he put up for sale a bundle deal for the WrestleMania 10 Macho Man Randy Savage entrance gear and ring gear. And these will go fast, so definitely go pick them up. I already have WrestleMania 8 ones, and they are excellent. So I definitely suggest getting over there and seeing what he's got going on with these. Zombie Sailor Toys teased us with a carded sample of his upcoming Abdullah the Butcher that already went up for pre-order. I think it went back up during Black Friday, came back down, but I'm sure there will be plenty of opportunities to get it. Bloody Abdullah the Butcher comes with his trusty fork, but I think carded, these look excellent. I love the purple backer. I think that he got Abby's body mold. Excellent. Look at the boots. Look at the pants. Look, even has that like martial arts fist printed right on there with a patch. Very, very cool. The bloody, the eyes, everything about it is excellent. He even got his chest like spot on. So this is a great one from Zombie. Collect Major. Major showed off some upcoming limited to 1,000 releases of Brian Myers and Matt Cardona. They come with championships too, which is awesome. So here is the Matt Cardona. There was the Brian Myers, and here they are, digital renders. You'll notice he comes with the TNA Tag Team Championship, and that is licensed by TNA. So that's pretty awesome that we're getting these belts in large scale form. I think the pose is awesome. I'm sure we're going to get repaints of this, but it's exciting to have limited figures in the line again. And here we have Matt Cardona, Indie God, Deathmatch King, but this is the Deathmatch God, you know, like the amalgamation of the two. Very, very cool. The single-armed jacket, the crown, the tongue out, the glasses. The pose is awesome, and he comes with the Internet Championship. This is a must-have for me. I actually pre-ordered both. And Jazzwares posted a little video we did not expect to see. Sky Blue giving a little teaser, showing off her upcoming figure from 2025. This is going to be available in spring 2025. And even though we didn't get a close-up look or HD look, we can zoom in and take a look. And I got to say, from what we can see, this looks awesome, right? She's got the train on there. The colors are great. The blue, the very dark blue. She's got the crown, the eye makeup. I think that this could be in line with the Julia Hart and be a contender for figure of the year for 2025 if it's as good as it looks. Love Sky Blue, love everything she does. I really would have liked her original character in figure form with the backwards hat, but this looks great, and she was very excited to have her first figure, which you love to see as a figure collector. And then Big Shots showed off some new Big Shots. These are available in the Retro 22-inch, Collector 16-inch, or the Mini 7-inch size. We got some women in the line now. We've got Rhea Ripley with all of her tattoos, the spikes, the leather, the eye makeup, the purples there. And honestly, they captured her likeness very well. You'll even notice that she has her gauges visible on the left side. And then we got Bianca Belair. I like this one. I like the pink. I like the gear. I like the likeness. However, I'm a little turned off by how the hair wraps around her arm as if it's going into her hand, but it's not. It's just kind of resting on the back of her hand. I wish they just had it going right into her hand like she was gripping it, but is what it is. Still looks great. It's nice that we are finally getting female buddies. And then Bailey. I think the likeness on this one is excellent. The blue, the gold looks very cool, but there's not too much going on that I don't really feel a need for this one for me to purchase. And then John Cena is in the line now. The last time is now. Never give up. The new t-shirt and everything. They nailed his jawline, that chiseled jawline and huge chin. Very, very cool. He's got his shirt. He's got his armbands. He's got his hat. What else could you ask for? John Cena is in the Big Shots line, and I love it. We also got from Bill McKenna better shots of the upcoming Naomi Elite. And I got to say, this thing is unbelievable. One of the best soft goods jackets I've ever seen, you know, with all of the fur, the different sections, the glow look, very cool. You'll notice she's got the mesh there, glow on the boots, the stars, even on the bottom of her boots is pink. I mean, they spared no expense when paying attention to the detail of this. But my favorite part comes when you turn her around with the jacket off. Look at the detail in the hair. They painted Naomi on there just like she had it, but it's not perfect, right? As it shouldn't be, because when she would move, there would be breaks in the letters. This is incredible. I love how they did this. It's very true to form, very true to life. And honestly, it's probably harder to execute it imperfect than it is perfect. So shout out to Mattel for this one. I think they did an incredible job. We also saw mint on card images of Main Event Series 154 with AJ Styles, CM Punk, Randy Orton, Jake the Snake Roberts, and the Chase, Kiana James. First time in the line. She's going to be a standard and Chase. They don't have a picture of the Chase here, but, you know, I got to pick that up. I'm loving the Jake, honestly, with the Shinsuke Nakamura torso. I think that was a great move. And there is some new pre-orders up on Ringside. Main Event Series 155 is going to have Lyra Valkyria, who is the standard and the Chase in this set. LA Knight, Sid Justice getting a reform in this line. Jimmy Uso and Andrade's first figure back in the WWE fold. SummerSlam 2025 Elites, which we focused on last week from Ringside Fest, are now up for pre-order. Charlotte Flair, Triple H, Roman Reigns, and Shawn Michaels. But the star of this set is being able to build a William Regal. Then we have Elite Series 116 is up. Brian Pillman, Lexus Kings, first time in a line. Jade Cargill's, first time in a line. Kevin Owens, AJ Styles, and Randy Orton. Very, very cool. I believe Randy Orton is the Chase in this set. Available now for pre-order. And also Ultimate Series 25, Damian Priest, Great Muta, who has a standard and Chase variant, and The Rock are all up for pre-order now. And you can use code FIGHEEL to save 10%. A lot of cool stuff coming out in the world of wrestling figure collecting. So make sure you stay up to date by coming here every single Friday so we can talk about everything new that's going on. But now it's time for us to take a look at the new Rush Collectibles Chris Van Vliet retro figure. And I gotta say, just from the looks of it mint on card, it looks like Rush has stepped their game up since their previous releases. So stay tuned. All right, guys, so now we're going to take a look at the new Rush Collectibles Chris Van Vliet retro action figure. This is the standard edition, I guess you could call it, the main version in the blue suit. We're going to take a look at it. And right off the bat, I honestly think it looks better than all of his previous figures. Just the quality, the sculpt, everything about it. And there's a few things I really want to comment on, but I want to open it up first. If you're unfamiliar with Rush Collectibles, so they do the Ringmasters line, and here's one of them mint on card. These were notoriously talked about because some fell apart. I'll be honest with you, I have the entire set. Now, 1, 2, and 3, we got Larry Zbyszko, Jonah, and Roadblock. These three all came out together with multiple variants. I have all of the variants, and some people reported theirs falling apart. I've never had one fall apart. Obviously, this one's mock, but I do have them loose. I've never had one fall apart. I've seen them fall apart. They are like a little bit more brittle and you know, a little bit more delicate, I would say. But, you know, I do think that they improved. The French Angel is his most recent release, and I bring this up because I want to compare it to this Chris Van Vliet, because I think the Chris Van Vliet is significantly better, and we'll take a look at that all together in a second. But here is the French Angel that recently came out. But again, this is old molding and old tooling and stuff, but I will say the quality of it is much better than the previous. It's not as brittle, it's much more movable and everything like that. So now we're going to take a look at Chris Van Vliet and see what we think. So as you can see, he has his own like standalone card here. Sorry. Special edition right there. Nice picture of him. Kind of like a little bit of splatter paint going off. You'll notice he has a trading card in there. Signature. Very Hasbro-esque design here. Chris Van Vliet from Pickering, Canada, residing in Los Angeles, California. 4-time Emmy Award winner, YouTube personality. And it has all of his information there and their little line art that they do. So we're going to open this up and we're going to take a look at the actual figure itself. So there you go. And there's tape on this side. So a lot of companies are going with this slip cover approach for their figures, which I don't hate. I just am always going to prefer a traditional blister, but I get it. So here is the trading card. I like how it's in like a little penny sleeve in there. Nicely done. On the back, I think that these are typically signed too, the Hugo Bravo ones, but I guess they didn't do it on this. I know they did on the French Angel, but pretty cool. I don't know if Chris Van Vliet has a trading card besides this one, so this could potentially be his quote-unquote rookie card. And here we're going to take a look at the figure, the most important part, right? So first off the bat, I will say the quality of this sounds and feels much better of everything. He's got a removable microphone, which we'll take a look at in a second. But the sculpt itself, I think, is superior. Yeah, looks pretty good. A lot of detail in the hair. Looks just like Chris. The smile and everything like that. He's got the handkerchief, the tie. A lot of decent molding here. Much better. Yeah, even the hands and stuff. There's a lot more going on. You can see all the creases in the hand. The buttons are there. Does not twist at the waist. I think it's two separate parts, but there's no articulation there. It doesn't really... Whoa, look at that. Instead of being flat-footed, he literally put texture on the bottom of the shoes like a real shoe. That's pretty cool. So, nice. I think this is definitely an improvement. Put these side by side, his two most recent releases. I think it's obvious that this one is much better. Kind of glad I grabbed this one and ordered it. So he comes with a microphone. The microphone could definitely use some work, right? That top part could use a little bit more detailing and stuff, but it's not the end of the world. Has the Chris Van Vliet logo. See how it fits in the hand. It's a little loose in there, but I mean, who really cares, you know? Even if you don't care about Chris Van Vliet, it's always nice to have like an interview character or announcer. But overall, I think it's pretty nice. My only critiques would be maybe give a little bit more detail in the top of the hair there. There's more on the sides, as you can see, than on the top. And maybe like a little bit more sculpting and detail in the mic cover there, you know. Give it a little bit of texture, a little bit more roundness at the base. And maybe make the hole in his hand just a little bit smaller so that the microphone fits in there snug. But other than that, honestly, I think it's awesome. I dig it. Stands well. So the quality of this is so much higher than this French Angel, and side by side with Roadblock, I gotta say it's even higher there. So good stuff. Good stuff. Improvements all around. So hopefully, as the line continues and the monsters, they get even better. So hope you guys like this video. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Join us next week for news and reveals. Take it easy, guys. Peace. Are you a wrestling figure collector of WWE Mattel, AEW Jazzwares, and everything in between? Then you need Fig Heel's Wrestling Figure Encyclopedia, the modern edition covering all releases from 2010 to present day. Featuring over 5,000 photos of action figures from the hottest brands, including independent toy makers. Keep track of what you have, want, and need, including loose, mock, and overall collection value. With shots by Matthew Goldberg, the Wrestling Figure Encyclopedia is a must-have for collectors. Premium, full-color, and value black and white editions available now on Amazon.com. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Follow me on Instagram, TikTok, and Twitter at FigHeal. Pick up my book series on Amazon and my merchandise on ProWrestlingTees.com/FigHeal. Join my official sponsor, Whatnot, at WhatHeal.com and receive $15 off your first purchase.